50 Shades of Green, a podcast about all the ways that we incorporate cannabis into our daily lives, as well as mental health, parenting, and a million other things. Hi.
Hello, YouTube. Hi.
Hello.
Today we are talking with
Lindsey.
Cannabombz. We're going to talk about her business. I have a few questions for her. Do you have questions?
I have a couple questions.
Oh, good.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hey guys.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Thanks for having me.
You waiting? We just wanted to do our intro really quick.
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
Okay, thank you for understanding.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm super excited. I'm sorry, I'm fangirling a little bit. I'm like sweating now. Hi.
Hi guys. I have my own podcast, so I know how like all this goes. It's totally cool.
Yes, I did know you just started that like this year, right?
I have like 20 episodes out from the last one I recorded was about 6 months ago.
Okay.
And then I took like a little break and I'm going to do like a season 2 because I had a whole ass baby. So
yeah,
that took up some of my time.
And then you moved and you got a warehouse and
yeah.
We'll talk about that later on. But
okay, cool.
You have definitely like, oh my goodness, you have busyness too.
Mm-hmm.
So hi, I'm Diane. I'm Pothead Mom.
I'm 50 Shades of J, Jackie.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you guys.
Yes, and I have been following you for like 2 years now, and I love everything that you put out. And I believe that you lost your account for a little bit, right?
Like literally 24 hours.
Yeah.
I was a lucky one.
And she goes through that on TikTok too.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty close to being deleted on TikTok, I think. It just they take down like every other video I put up, and then they keep like warning me, and my bans keep getting longer and longer. I feel like, I mean, that could be true. Maybe I just think people don't like me, but like I don't think anybody doesn't like me, right? Because I don't know if it's a hater. I don't get much hate, so I don't see why someone would do that. But I do get like randos being like, CBS should take your kid. So maybe they are doing it. I don't know. It's hard to know if it's the algorithm, a computer, a robot, a person.
I think it's a combination of all, because I've had things that were reported for like bullying, and it was like I promote like mental
bullying
health.
Yeah you're like, I hate
body positivity,
and they're like, that's bullying against carrots. Yeah Are you wearing a like Cabin 7 shirt, by the way?
What?
Are you wearing a Cabin 7 original shirt?
No, I'm wearing a Bob Marley.
Okay, I love it.
Shirt.
I love it. It looks a lot like this cannabis artist that makes really cool shirts and stuff. So.
I know it's the Cabin 7 original.
7,
they have crazy things. The like movement ones that they did. That was so cool.
Yeah, love everybody in this freaking industry so much. So cool. Person interview right now, but that's actually a really good idea. I actually did the podcast with my kids because they are really shy and they couldn't be on camera or anything. They're like not about that life. And so we just had them like on the podcast, and I just talked to them. I have an 11-year-old and a 14-year-old, and I talked to them about like what their experiences were with the DARE program. They didn't even know that I had like been consuming cannabis like their whole lives. Wow.
They were like, what?
Mine definitely no. Yeah, Nate is 12 and Ellie's 10, so that would be fun. Ellie would be like blah 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 blah, blah the whole time though.
And I thought my youngest, she's super shy. I thought she was gonna be really quiet, and she, I think, was like talking the most, and she was like, and then do you know what they told us? And I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, compared to the beginning too, because she was very just quiet, and she was like, okay, and then she just like broke out and was like, yep, and then they did this and this, and I was like,
Oh, I'm going to have to listen to that episode for some inspiration.
Yeah, you can find it. We are on Spotify, but we also have our website where you can get all of our videos, our vlogs, our YouTube, everything. It's basically like our command station.
Perfect.
And that's at the Green Hangout.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's
I'll look
basically
into that.
talking with my kids about cannabis and the DARE program and just getting their perspective, really.
Instead of pretending like we know what they think.
Yeah. I mean, I am a firm believer in treating your children like they're humans and that they're once going to be like an adult and everything. So I do believe in that.
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously like age appropriate, but we had that.
Yeah, respect, mutual respect, right? Yeah.
That was a fun episode.
So do you want to get into questions before we like do our smoking and we'll wait for her?
We just started with like 4 plants in a room, and then we moved to a townhouse and converted the whole upstairs to a grow. And then we got a warehouse in Phoenix and started growing there. And when we started doing business with dispensaries, that's when we noticed topicals starting to come out. And he mentioned, are you telling a story? Ashton has some details to add.
Yes, good.
And
I remember this.
Yeah, you weren't even alive. And he mentioned that, hey, there's like all these bath products coming out. You could totally, and we were into extracting by then too. So my company is fully integrated. So we, from seed to the very last drop of the plant, all gets used.
That's like seed to table or seed to bathtub, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And so we started using the, extracted stuff we had into infusing it into coconut oil and using that for all different things. And I'd used that coconut oil with a bath bomb recipe I found online. And I actually came home from teaching dance one night and he had beat me to the punch and like made this bath bomb turd, like white looking, like all he had shaped with his hand. And it was just like sitting on the counter. He was like, look
what I did. I made this.
So I was like, oh, perfect. I'm going to go try it. So I went and tried it and I was like, I might be crazy, but I've never felt like this relaxed or amazing in my life. And I took that white bath bomb turd and turned it into the beautiful Cannabombz you see today with a lot of strategy and marketing and testing and trial and error. And now that I think I started making them in the summer of 2016. So it's been 5 years.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
And I actually discovered you because Michaela, Medicated Mama, was sharing like this really pretty like setup of this bath bomb that had like a little leaf on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Like what the hell is that? And that was like 2 years ago, I want to say. And amazing. You were really starting to like pop off then, and you were like doing giveaways, and that's when the Kush cards and the candles, the guy in Colorado, that's when all of those were like getting so big. And I was like, okay, yes. Yeah,
it really went from like, I think what shifted it was the normalization of like cannabis society wise, because before I would be like, I own my own business, and people would be like, oh, what do you do? I'd say, I make CBD topicals, and the looks, you could see their brains being like, that's English for sure. But like, what?
Oh my gosh, it's like the TikTok sound. Like, I know she's saying something. You're really cute, but what are you saying?
Literally, just like that. And I made a TikTok like that to the sound that's like, and I was like, point of view, it's 2016, and I'm telling you, I started a CBD topical business. Because it's like, people would be like, what do those words mean? Like, and now
CBD is still now just gaining traction. Like CBD is not, for a long time it was like THC. That's what cannabis is, THC. Right. And I think just recently CBD and CBG and CBN and all of those other cannabinoids are starting to finally like get the recognition that they deserve. Yeah. No,
I would have to explain it.
I'm sorry, what?
I would usually have to explain it and be like, no, it doesn't get you high. No, same questions every time. And now it's more just like, oh, cool, that's cool. And I'm like, you don't have any questions? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you probably get a lot of older ladies that are like, oh yeah, I get my CBD from Walmart. And you're like, dear Lord, stop that.
Yeah, or even honestly,
the gas station.
Yeah, or even Sprouts, like the stuff in Sprouts. I'm like, no, don't do this. Yeah.
Publix does too. Our grocery store just started selling. You know what's really
which is fine, which is
irritating?
great. It's just the amount that's in it and stuff, and like what it's made of. I just
There's in the bathroom, everything. You had to spray paint them,
Cute.
right? So I was doing all of these, and then I was like, it's fine, like it won't get crazy. Well, the niche itself was getting crazy at that point. So I remember I listed one, like just put it up on Etsy. 5 minutes after it had been listed, I sold one, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Except when you do that on Etsy, it bumps it up in the algorithm. So then I sold another one 15 minutes later, and then I sold another one 20 minutes later, and then I sold another one 5 minutes after that.
And that's not something that you can like knock out 10 in like a minute. Yeah, like mine, right?
Yeah,
I can make like 15 in like.
Yeah, you can make batch orders.
Yeah.
I had to like paint them all individually. Anyways, and then sand them, and it was insane. So I actually had to deactivate the listing because it got so popular. And I was like, I am running out of mason jars, and I have to order all of the pumps and everything. And then the warehouse that I was like getting them from, they're like, we're out, like you have to wait. And I'm like, I can't wait. I have 30 of these. I need to literally ship like right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I learned that quantity amounts are very, very important.
Yeah.
For your sanity.
I just recruited like 10 of my friends, and I was like, I will pay you. Help me. And that helped. And then, you know, there were some like, you know, orders that got overlooked or something, but people are pretty nice. I have a assistant who does like all my online stuff, and she handles like customer service, because I'm literally like, well, just go fuck yourself then, you know, like that's what I want to say sometimes. Like, I'm not responsible for what USPS does to your package. I'm so sorry. But so like someone was like, I'm never ordering from you again, because literally something USPS did, and I was like, please don't. And then I was like, I need somebody else to do this, because this is not my forte. Like, or I can't be telling people not to order from me. You know?
That's hilarious.
So that TikTok going viral, I think right now it has 2.4 million views.
Wow.
Really taught me a lot, like really quickly. The learning curve I went through from getting that many orders at once. Like, maybe putting a quantity, even if it is 200.
Yeah.
Because you never know when you're going to go viral.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I didn't put a quantity on, or I wouldn't have made as much money and had as many customers to try it and then come back and try it again, because my products usually work like people try it once and then they're like, oh, okay. And they come back, you know?
Yeah.
So I just need to get it into your hands, into your tub, whatever, on your body, and then you'll be back, you know?
Do you do shower fizzers? Do you do shower fizzers?
So that doesn't really work just the way, it would all go down the drain.
Oh.
Yeah, but I have, you know, lip balms, lubes, you know, roll-ons. So there's other things.
Is there one product that you sell more of?
Yeah, the salves.
The salves?
Yeah. Yeah, the pain relief salves fly off the shelves.
Nice.
The salves, and then certain scents of the bath bombs are really popular.
I mean, I think everything of yours is really popular because I see it everywhere. Like I literally see it I've seen it everywhere. And there's one, it's like a white one, and it has like the leaf like on it. I've seen that picture everywhere.
Nice.
Like everywhere.
That makes me really happy.
On Pinterest,
it's so hard. That's so
everywhere.
hard to get because of the CBD and the weed leaves, and like no website will let it stay. And like I can't tag products on Instagram or Facebook. I can't
either, because my name is Pothead Merch, Pothead Mom Merch. Yeah, I know. Had I known that all this was going to happen, I'm not sure if Cannabombz would have been the smartest. But I love the name and I love it, but I'm not in charge of what's happening right now and like the marketing restrictions, you know. And I do feel like I wouldn't change anything about my names because I am still trying to actively fight that stigma that being a pothead is bad and taking back that negative connotation that goes along with the word. I think for me, yes, I've definitely been like on a permanent shadow ban and been told by Instagram numerous times that I'm posting things that are against their TOS. And I'm like, okay, great for you. Like, fix your TOS then. I don't know what to tell you because this is legal in more than half of the states in the country now. So that's on y'all. Sorry. Like, you guys are missing out on a lot of ad revenue too by not doing that.
Yeah, I know. Again, the money that people are missing out of. 1 second, I'm gonna grab him. Hi. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. And then people will listen. Because it's not 7 people watching your story, it's 1, you know?
Never thought of it that way.
Hi, friend.
Yeah, like, no,
hey,
just like, do you ever go to Walmart and it's packed? Like something like that. Not, do you guys ever? Or do y'all ever? It's do you.
I am Southern. I say y'all like naturally.
Okay, well, then you're gonna have to miss out on the people, I guess. I don't know. It's just like, that's how psychology works in your brain.
I know.
So,
I remember I was just telling her about when I had to learn about search, like SEO, search engine optimization for my website and for Etsy, and how for Etsy it was like different for Google, and how you had to have your meta tags be the same as your titles and description had to have all the same and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, that's how I feel like again. But that was like 7 years ago I went through all that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the waves, right? How it went from aesthetic pictures to funny reels to like educational content too. It's like, okay, apparently this has turned into a tutorial on how to do social media, but and also if you're like if you're emitting emotion from someone or something that can provide
I definitely emit emotion.
So if you're getting them to emit emotion.
Yeah.
So if you're like getting emotion out of people or something that's valuable, adding value to their life or talking specifically to them. Those are like the 3 pillars.
Oh, I only do like 2 out of those.
Oh, there you go. I was only doing like 0 out of those until I found out all this stuff. Yeah.
No, I did know about that just because of like, when I had the Etsy stores, I also had like the Twitter and the Instagram account.
And like the analytics.
Yeah, just for like product photography. I didn't do anything like with myself or lifestyle shoots. But when I started the Podhead Mom account, that's what I started doing. It basically was just like my outlet. I did not give a shit.
Like a blog.
I didn't care who was like following me. I didn't care how many people were here. I just wanted that one person that needed to know they weren't alone, that they were there.
Yeah. And so talk to that person. Like that's who you should be talking to.
I still feel like I kind of talk to that person, but good. I do say like, hey, everyone. Cause like if there's like a ton of people there.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I'm guilty of it too.
Yeah. So, I mean, everyone does it until you are told not to, right? And that it doesn't work as well.
That is true.
Yeah. And it was hard. At first I was like, how do I even do that? And then I'm getting better at it now. And it just takes practice.
Every time we go on a live, I'm going to be thinking of you.
I'm going to send you the girls' TikTok that I learned a lot of this from.
Yes.
Because when I scroll on TikTok, it's either just like babies, like dogs, or like how to be good at social media. Cause the algorithm. I follow all these coaches and stuff. I follow all these like social media managers that literally do it for a living for like several companies. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of it doesn't apply because of the cannabis stuff. Right. Like a lot of it. Yeah. But you can, take what you can and leave what you can.
Yeah. I do still, there's another lady that I follow. She did reels and she ended up gaining like 100,000 followers in like 30 days or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like the 30 reels in 30 days challenge. Or whatever. Yeah. And she is like a social media manager, and her account is like influence your life or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it was like basically like she told you exactly how to do everything that she would do.
That's all I did. Yeah. Everything I just said to you came from like just literally my TikTok realized that I was into that kind of video and just kept showing me more people like that. And I just kept following them. And then I would just spend like, I'm going to say an hour and a half a week, like literally just watching these people's TikToks and learning how to do TikTok. Another new thing I learned that's come up recently, this guy that's really good at it, he said not to just hop on trends, which is what I've been doing, like finding all the popular sounds and like making it relevant to my business. He said that you need to make original content about half as often as you're making the trends, because then people like, how many times are you gonna watch that boom that wah wah before you're like annoyed of the sound? You know what I mean?
Start muting them after a while.
Yeah, or like that.
I can be noise trigger.
Violet sky. Which I made one too, but before it was crazy, right? Like you either have to hop on and do it right then, and then the next day you need to make an original one. Exactly. That's what I said.
I can't do the trends. They really irritate me. I probably have ADHD, and my attention doesn't do well with the repetitive sound and noise and stuff. And it's really an annoyance, like trigger for me. And I do like being original. I will not do things that like everyone else has done. I will use, like, if I know someone, I'll use them as inspiration. Maybe if I'm trying to get into a different type of like style or something. But we were just talking in our last podcast about how like everyone does the same exact thing. How many times do you want to watch everyone do the same exact dance?
So, and that's interesting because at first that was what made you popular, right? Doing the WAP dance. And now it's like people are starting to feel like you feel. And now it's original content. So like I said, it's just waves. You just take pictures when it's pictures, make reels when it's reels, make original content when it's content, hop on the trends when it's trends. You just have to ride the wave, and you can't get frustrated. You can't, otherwise you're behind and you're making less money. And that's what's frustrating to me about the whole thing, is that I would not care like about the whole social media thing and being shadow banned and everything if my monetary value wasn't directly associated with it.
Same.
The amount of money I make is directly associated with how many people saw my video. Yeah.
The amount I get paid is directly related to how many followers I have.
Exactly. So it's cute to be like, I don't care about follower content and all that, which you do, Susan.
No, at the beginning I didn't. Now I really do.
No, I mean, people who say that though, you know, people who say that, who are like, I don't care about followers and likes. I'm like, well, yes, you do. You're lying.
Yeah. If you're making money from social media and using it as a tool,
you care.
Yeah, you care.
Yeah. So
you're studying your analytics like daily. You're looking at your insights at least weekly, or there's
like this weird like stigma of like when you make videos like that, you're kind of like a dumb internet girl or something, which I'm like, no, this is really smart. Watch my Shopify when I post this. Like, you want to be embarrassed? I'm not embarrassed at all anymore. I'll stand in the middle of a parking lot and make a fucking TikTok. I don't care. You know, I'm like, we all are on TikTok. Don't laugh at me, you know?
It ended at an hour exactly. Oh, we didn't have 3. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So do you have any more questions?
I don't have any more questions. Do you have any more questions?
More like kids and mom stuff.
Hi.
Maybe we could have her back though to tell us more and teach us more about TikTok stuff, because I'm terrible about reels and she does do them, but then I don't do them, and so I'm like
inconsistency.
Yeah.
Not to beat a dead horse, but like consistency is also the key.
She tells me that all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. You can make 7 reels, but if you go like 2 weeks without making one, you've like basically lost all your like
I know.
build up, you know? So, okay. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys
All
soon
right,
then.
awesome. And for all of our listeners, you can find her at Cannabombz with a Z on Instagram, and then also on TikTok with the same name.
Yeah. TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find you on Pinterest now. Actually.
Okay.
Okay, you have fun with the baby, and I hope you get to
Thank
hit
you.
bong soon.
Oh yeah, we never did that, but don't worry.
That's okay.
I'll do plenty of it after for you.
All right, perfect. All right, see you
Thanks,
later.
guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh no, how do I? Oh, wait.
Okay.
Okay. We have to do an outro for this. So don't forget to follow us on social media at
The Green Hangout.
Thank you. At the Green Hangout, not at Fuck. I don't think that's actually a thing. And then you can find us on Shopify and Apple Podcasts.
Spotify.
Oh, Shopify. Thanks. Spotify. Fuck, the edibles have kicked in.
When did we get a Shopify?
Tell me. We already have a website.
So you can find us on Spotify podcast and Apple podcast. If you could rate us for Apple Podcast, we would be super appreciative of that.
Or subscribe to us if you're on
Any of them.
Spotify.
Yep.
Spotify is where you can
You can also get new episodes on our website at the Green Hangout. New episodes usually drop every Tuesday. We release vlogs every Friday as of right now. So
No, they're actually every Monday now.
We release vlogs every Monday.
Catch us when you catch us. Good luck.
Bye.
Oh, it's like the Lucky Charms guy, where he's like always running.
Oh, I was like the berries and cream, man.
You've been on TikTok too much. How do I end this?
You gotta end with the